morning, everyone. The Honorable Minister of the State of Telecom, Sri Sanjay, and Ambassador of the European Union to India, Mr. Thomas, and Mr. Balesh, the CEO of Vodafone Idea, and CEO the Bharti Airtel, Mr. Gopal, and Akhil Gupta, and many the colleagues from industry and friends from industry, from the media, and also today very happy to see many the old faces from industry, especially Mr. Malik, who is happen show up today. Good morning. It's a very delight to be here today, and thanks the Economic Times for giving me this opportunity to share our perspective on the 5G. Actually, we have already discussed 5G for 3 years, and we also prepared, working hardly for the 5G trial for almost 1 year. During this 3 years, especially the last 1 year, with all the efforts from the government, from the industry, we are getting more and more and the deeper understanding on the 5G, on its technology, architecture, solution, products, of course, network security, and more important, the 5G meaning and the influence to the country growth and the development. Actually, what's the real meaning and the core nature of the technology as the 5G? I believe in today, the industry, we already have a lot of mutual understanding. First, 5G is the technology will hugely improve the spectrum efficiency. Briefly, as per our understanding, possible more than 20% times efficiency improvement than 4G. India, as we are now, is one of the countries in the world with the highest price for the spectrum. India government have the very good job in the last couple of years to focus on spectrum availability. But the spectrum cost high still is the challenge in reality. So how to improve the spectrum efficiency is one of the most critical challenge for almost every operators in India. Let's look backward. Almost all the operators without 4G technology in India are gone. Almost all of them are not in this room today. So this is the first, really, the 5G can help, can bring us. I think in the simple language, it's very easy for us to imagine the competition between the cold weapon and the hot weapon. This is the reality between the operators. Second, 5G. 5G is really change the customer of the operators from the 2C, the individual, to the 2B, to enterprise, to government, to vertical. I have my really the understanding for the India industry for the last couple of years. Many operators are trying very hard to think how to generate more revenue from multi-channels. But until today, almost all the operators are not satisfied for that part efforts. 5G will really help us in that way. Can you imagine at this moment, almost all the many operators in the world give the maximum, the capacity, 1 GB 1 day, on selling, something like this. This is the revenue we can have from our existing subscriber now. How to get more revenue? Can you imagine if we want transfer the power, the electricity power from the J&K to Maharashtra, before we send the inspector to check the transmission line by climbing the tower. In the future, the inspector will only open the internet, book speed, latency, bandwidth for his drone, and send the drone check the transmission line for 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer. After that, he close his the website, pay from that, job finish. This is the new model. 5G will change our life and work. This technology we call the slice. That means we can use our own core part, transmission part, and the radio part in the network. Only because of this, 5G will give us another advantage. In the past, telecom service is universal. No matter how important you are, no matter how important your work is, Prime Minister will use the same technology services with us. I still remember one time, my boss visited India. He asked me, Jay, which industry is making money in India? I think over, I said, boss, it's very hard for me to answer you. But at the moment he checked out from the hotel, he told me, Jay, the charge is in line with Hong Kong, with Beijing, with Shanghai. The hotel business in India make good money. Why? Because he different the customer, different the services, and the charge and give different services. Currently in our industry in India, the reality is low tariff, low quality, and no future. We have to change. In the future, 5G will make our service like the hotel. I want to book the different room in the hotel for special function this weekend. Hotel will make it for you. I want only for business travel one night. Okay. Hotel make different service for you. Of course, charge you differently. The slice technology from 5G will make that for us in the future. So that's what we understand, that 5G, what 5G will help us. It is due to these reasons and the benefits from 5G. None of the key countries across the world has been able to ignore the transformational technology and are actively exploring the ways to deploy and implement this technology now. At this moment, globally, there are 26 commercial 5G networks. By end of this year, it could be 60. By end of next year, 1 million 5G BTS will be deployed in China. So there is no time left for us. Of course, in the journey to 5G, we have many challenges, such as spectrum, such as the CapEx, such as the network security, many. But we believe all this can be managed and can be handled. For example, once we talk about the Huawei, the next topic is network security. The good part is, in last 1 year, we already had very good, very positive engagement with the India industry and the India government. More and more India governments and more professionals in the industry are getting aware. Technology, the network security is the technology issue. It's not a political issue. 5G technology is much more secure than 4G, 3G, 2G, any other technology because of the architecture, because of the I can tell you the 256 digit, the algorithm, which only can be broken by the quantum computer, which is not available now. Beyond that, we have many other ways to handle this technical issue by set up universal standard, by sign agreements, the legal approach, by technology solution. Let's test the equipment. So we have the many approach, which is very critical on the ground to handle this challenge by the core efforts exactly mentioned by the Mr. Thomas in his speech. Of course, use case is another hot topic. What's the use case for India? In this part, I have my special understanding. India has the huge population, has the very strength in the IT part. For the 5G ecosystem and the use case is our unique strength. This is our strength, is not worry point. Regarding the spectrum, I'm willing to have my trust in the government, especially the new same Modi government. I believe this government and this industry will have enough wisdom to handle this challenge. 20 years back, 30 years back in China, when we opened to the outside, I was quite young at that moment. We have much more challenge than India at this moment. But I still remember we have one expression. People tell, if you have the right mindset and enough willingness, solution always are more than challenge. This is the same message currently we encourage ourselves, internally. So I have my trust and belief for the India industry and the government to handle. As a big country, India is playing more and more important role in global. And we believe India is in the position to welcome the next 10 golden years for its growth and development. Let's select the right direction, take right direction, and catch the right opportunity to change this industry and this country. 20 years back, when Mr. Deng Xiaoping gave the direction to China, they said, let's catch this opportunity. Don't be criminal for our next generation. I personally believe, as a foreigner, stay almost more than 1 decade in India. We are in the same opportunity. We are in the same moment. Huawei is a small company, but with our commitment, with the willingness, with our leading the innovation solution, we want to contribute to this industry, to this country, for its great journey to grow and develop. Thank you.